Who's a pretty girl? Huh? I see a lot of belly movement going on. Oop. Hair's a little dry. She keeps shocking her nose. Come purr for the mic. I currently have the microphone right here. And I think I'm gonna move it back over there in the corner so it's not pointing right at the space heater in the window and picking up all the extra noise. It is a directional mic. Hey, yo, pretty. We're looking for signs of restlessness, and so far she looks ready to give birth, but she's not overly restless yet. Big stretch. Let's see. Yep. You are a beautiful lady. Yes, you are. When she came here, she liked belly rubs. Not so much now. Let's see, notes. She weighed 13.62 pounds yesterday. She's been steadily gaining. I started keeping weight 5 days ago and she was 12.9 on the first weigh-in. This feels cool in your belly and it helps channel your girth. Come here, girl. Okay, let's do this real careful like. 13.4 pounds. That is a loss, but that could be explained by a poop. and she's got some big poops. The goal is to see an upward trend, and we have that. Okay. Since she's eating, I'm going to do a couple things around the room here. She's pushing the blanket away from the corner and lying on the rubber mat, so I just put a rubber mat down there and also keep the blanket flat. We'll get some Bellyvision in soon. Purpose of this is the privacy shield, but I'm gonna try to use it to block some of the glare from the window. Seems to help a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna move the microphone over there. So it'll go quiet briefly. Okay, we got sound again. Removed the USB extension cable to. Look how pretty you are. Okay, Bellyvision time. Yeah, this is litter number 55. Who's a pretty girl? Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Having the mic behind the fence cradled in its shipping position has a block. The frame is blocking some of the mic. Basically, do I sound just about as well as I did before I moved the mic? Oh, good. It would sound better. Having the mic where it is now is I'm naturally talk towards the main cam. Whoop, let me switch cams, by the way. Dunk. Kitty butt. But so that's basically it's pointing right at me now. Over there is like coming from the side. Yep, she's off checking out the. Okay, there is sometimes an issue with having a privacy guard. I have new towels on the way to finish covering the room. Hide all these unsightly stains from past litters. Kittens are very destructive. I do not recommend fostering in a room that has carpet. I learned that after the fact. You kind of doing a sideways sploot. Trillian likes to lay like that with her front paws out. But she sticks them out even further. Yeah, you can see the new mic placement now. And you can see how the shield or the actual base itself is blocking some of the sound. Well, maybe. I'm about 3 or 4 inches from her. She does have front claws. She sharpened her claws on my leg yesterday. Actually, a couple of days ago. I weigh her every day. And likewise, when she has her kittens, I will weigh them every day until they all reach 1 pound. I expect her to give birth probably in 5 days or less. Yeah, she just kind of growled. Her temper is getting shorter each day. I blame that for being very pregnant. Here, at this angle, you can see the look that she gives me when she looks at me. Like she's doing right now. Okay, the space heater just came on. How well can you hear it compared to earlier today? By not annoying, does that mean it was annoying earlier? Fairly quiet? That's good. The microphone has 3 internal mics, but only one is turned on right now. It can support surrounds or 360-degree sound, but the quality drops when I do that. And I'd rather be able to choose what you guys can hear versus my entire house, for example. I won't be taking a fecal sample up to the shelter today. I have no fresh samples. Look at that side eye. I think YouTube only supports stereo. I'm not sure about that. Richard the Turd actually looks like a turd right now. There you go, Amelia. Amelia is a kitten that's watching right now. Who's playing with Gaia's tail. Question was asked, what happens if they have to poop when they give birth? Well, they poop too. It's like when humans give birth, they usually give birth to more than just a baby. There's space heater just cut off. I personally have not seen a cat poop during birth though. I will not be showing the birth live. I will show you the kittens after Mama has tending to them, such as the umbilical cord, cleaning the sack, giving them their first bath. That is a desire of myself and the shelter not to show live birth. There are other cams that do, so you can get that experience if you want that. There is a potential for complications, and while I say that this is an uncensored view into fostering, there's just some things that don't want to take a risk on. Kittens can come out stillborn. They can come out malformed. And while it is rare, it has happened where a mama cat, an inexperienced mama cat, while trying to eat the sack, will eat the kitten. So that's something I'm not willing to take a risk on, having go broadcast live. I'm glad to hear that about Spock. Spock is a previous foster of mine that Spock's adopter's in chat. She said that when he hears my voice, he comes over and bonks the monitor. And it's believed that Cassidy from Tiny Kittens, that when the mama was eating the umbilical sac, or cutting the cord was wrapped around a leg or two, and the legs got eaten. Cassidy's doing fine currently. I think he just turned 1. Spock would sit on my shoulders, and if I asked him to give me a hug, he would lean against my head. Killed me every time. It doesn't put us at risk if we stream a kitten birth and one is stillborn, but it can traumatize viewers. And while we say that if you can't handle issues, don't watch. People are going to watch anyway. And I just don't want a stillborn kitten going out on the internet. And once it gets out there, it's probably out there for good. Oh my God, she has no head. There we go. Yeah, when I chat under a channel that says Foster Dad John. So it's fairly clear that I am, foster dad. Gaia is estimated to be 4 years old. She is someone's pet. We're taking care of her and her kittens during the whole birthing process. And then she will go back to her owner after she is spayed. The owner has had her for 3 years, and I think she was not a kitten at the time. I don't think the kittens have started moving down yet, but there's definitely a lot of movement. Janet, you're right. She is ready to be done. Happy belly. The bald spot on her belly is from where they shaved it to look for a space scar, which is standard procedure for every cat coming in, every female, even if it looks like they're pregnant. She wants me to rub her belly, but there's enough pressure going on in there that she gets angry if I do. So it's a trap. I'll give her a head scratch though. And probably some of that rolling around is just trying to get comfortable. Bellyvision. There's some movement going on. Not too much though. Earlier today, her belly was like was rolling like the ocean. My hope is that she stays as friendly after she gives birth and doesn't go into crazy mama mode. like we know that she's had at least one previous litter. And her nipples look like she's nursed kittens before. I'm hoping she's an experienced mom, because she's going to have 5 or 6 kittens at minimum. And people in chat are talking about Sugar Plum, one of tiny kittens, past mama cats, that she would suddenly bite Shelly, even bit her on the butt once. I think got her in the hand another time. Now, if she does end up popping out 8 kittens, or she has too many kittens that she can take care of, we do have bottle feeders on standby. Shelly saw 5 kittens on the x-ray, and the vet estimated 7 or 8. I've seen clear indications of 5 kittens moving, potentially 6. Oh yeah, when I say instead of saying crazy mama mode, I meant protective mama mode, which can make them seem crazy occasionally. Don't poke the bear. The poop in the background, the poop pillow, that, when you're dealing with fosters, poop is always in the picture, so to speak. You could tell a lot from a cat and kitten's health by the state of their poop. And poop is used to test for parasites. So poop comes up a lot. We have poop reports, that sort of thing. So Richard the Turd is just kind of like a joke on that. A pun. And trust me, if you are a new viewer and think poop is disgusting, I can pretty much guarantee you that before the kittens are a month old, you will be cheering for poop. I am not kidding. See, when I had the kittens in the kennel cage, which is right there, I currently have it kind of blocked off to make it look appealing to give birth in. My method of determining when the kittens are ready to escape from there is when they start peeing and pooping, but specifically peeing. So you'll be cheering for pee too, by the way. The way I litter box train, which has proven very effective, is to let them out of the kennel cage once they start peeing and pooping in there, and that becomes the bathroom to them. And then after a few days, I start to slowly block the entrance with litter boxes. So in order to go into the kennel cage, they have to go through a litter box. And then a day or two after that, I close the door so they can't get in. Now, some people may be thinking that cats will figure it out on their own. This is true, but it's not always. Sometimes the kittens resist. We got growly going on. I think one litter, I would wait for them to pee somewhere, and then I would put a litter pen there, a small one. And then I would repeat that. And once I had my entire wall lined with litter pans, because it will instinctively go against the wall, I knew I had to come up with a better solution. I have a time limit on being in here. She starts to get uppity if I exceed it. Yes, the cam is plugged into her belly. I do have to wait till she stands up. But we got movement in our lower belly. Right there. And she will growl at me if I look like I try to touch her belly. Excuse me. And she does huff and puff, and she starts getting annoyed. I have not seen any signs of contractions yet. You may notice her starting to breathe, or generally breathing fast, is because when she's this pregnant, the babies offset her organs, and that reduces her lung capacity. After she gives birth, she will spend a significant amount of time panting, and that helps aid her body in getting everything back into its proper position. I saw in the chat that someone said it was a bad time for me to become allergic. I am allergic to cats, but I can build. I'm allergic, but I can build up a tolerance. It's like with the past fosters, I was allergic to them, but the more I snuggled their belly, basically buried my nose in their belly, the more that I could snuggle the belly. She's not due today. She's probably due within sometime in the next 5 days. That's my guess. Keyword there is guess. Yeah, we tend to have CC and all in uppercase just so it sticks out better when the chat gets busy. Wide load. Are you contemplating dropping a load? You can watch her litter box habits here. This is part of that uncensored bit. And my sadistic sense of humor. Oh, false alarm. Okay, she's going off to eat, so I'm gonna start getting ready to head out of the room. Plus, I'm starting to get sniffly. Okay, I got the Bellyvision cam set up. I think she's either going to give birth back here or in the kennel cage, which looks like this. I don't mind if she gives birth in the kennel cage. I prefer it, but it's cramped in there. Alright, enjoy the belly. Have a nice day. Oops, that's the wrong cam. There we go. She showed that she liked laying on the scale. It was cool, but liked to tip under her weight. So that's why I got the two things on the sides. See you later, Lane. You take care of those kittens.